Just stand there for a minute. You got nothing on you to poke me, prick me, blow me up?
I was smoking a cigar. Okay, morning.
Cell phones in the back left pocket.
You want to get that other side so he can grab his clipboard?
Yeah.
Your keys?
Yeah, I got them already.
Place the ball.
Nope. I'm going to have them send the confirmation text.
Alright, you're good. We'll sit up straight.
You can go ahead and send the confirmation text.
You sit in the calculation.
Hey, man. Step out for me, please. Step over here. Perfect. Walk over here. Straight, right over here. Perfect. Right. You walk over to your left. All right, make your first right over here on the sidewalk. All right, walk outside this door. Keep walking straight ahead. You're gonna make your first left. This closed door. We're gonna open this door here in a second. Stand up here for me. Perfect. All right. Walk through here. All right. Walk straight. Stop right here. You want to walk on here? All right. Grab a seat right over here in the chair here in the corner. Grab a seat right over here in the chair here in the corner. Perfect. Go.
How's that water?
Hello.
Good?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you want another one?
No.
No?
You sure? Yeah, I'm good. Okay.
No big deal. Nice shoes.
Thank you.
I know. I was like, man. What are they? Oh, they're Jordan. I'm not a shoe person, but I like bright colors.
You know the
I know it
jump.
sounds weird. Huh?
So you can tell the jumping.
I know. They're
That's universal.
Yeah.
Shoot.
All right. You go by Ken or you go by what? How do I?
Some people call me Ken. Some people. My name is Durman.
What do you want me to? How do you want me to address you?
Durman.
Dermot?
Mhm.
Okay.
Dermot.
I'm probably going to mispronounce it, so I apologize.
I know you won't be the only one.
Okay. So again, I apologize for that in advance. But so I'm Caitlin. I work for the sheriff's office. This is my partner Ryan. I wanted to talk to you about why you do it. You're probably wondering why you do it. Anybody say anything to you about?
No, but didn't nobody say nothing. I didn't ask nothing.
Okay. Okay. I just didn't know, but like from wherever you were to come in here, if anybody said anything to you about what happened or.
They just go get down there like that. They didn't say nothing. I didn't ask no questions.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I did get your license because I wanted to make sure that I had the right information. So is everything on here correct?
Mhm.
Like the spelling of your name, obviously. Is this your current address?
Yes.
What is it? 239?
I went to visit a friend up the road, and I stopped here because I was hungry. Then I really don't like to drive at night. So I really don't. Cause I ain't got a motel room here.
Okay.
And I plan ahead on that.
I got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
What?
right.
Where were you staying at?
Here,
Yeah.
I had got a Comfort Inn, I think. What
Oh,
it
okay.
is.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So you were just traveling. So you do live here still currently, this address in Georgia.
Mhm.
You were just traveling to see a friend and all that. Okay, gotcha. All right. And then obviously you said your date of birth is 1970. I'm not gonna remember. How old are you?
55.
55. Okay. You look real good for 55.
Thank you.
But I also, I should be writing this stuff down, so then I don't have to ask you 1,000 times.
Right.
So, all right. Durman.
Durban.
I said it wrong, right?
No, you said it about right.
Durman, okay. Durman. And then we established
It's my
it.
chapstick.
March 6th, 1970, you're 55. Okay. You have like a phone number?
Do I have a what now?
A phone number?
Area code 478.
Okay. And how long have you had that number? It's a weird area code.
I had that number for years.
You? Okay. Okay, perfect. So, basically, we got a call about somebody who was concerned about some things that were happening. And I guess where were you at, the Wawa?
Yeah, I get out my truck, I'm smoking my truck,
Okay.
and I smoke my cigar.
Okay. Before I get into that, so obviously you were brought here in the back of a police car. You were handcuffed. So I'm going to read you your rights. Have you ever had those read to you before?
That was me and my ex had it was a long.
Okay. Was that something like Georgia, something happened like 1,000 years ago?
Yeah. Other than that, I haven't been even, that being I was 20-something,
Right.
20-something years old.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So this might seem like a weird question, but I just ask it for everybody.
We're.
What's your highest level of education?
12th grade.
12th grade. Okay. So you graduated high school, can understand English language, obviously. Okay, perfect. I asked that because I read the rights from a card to make sure everybody understands. So we'll go with that. And then if you're cool with talking with us, then we'll kind of go from there.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So, Daron, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to execute these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights that I have explained to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And having these rights in mind, do you want to talk to me?
No.
No? Okay. That's
No, you said, but what? I'm sorry. Did I what now?
Having these rights in mind, do you want to talk to me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I want to talk to you.
Just to make sure, so you're
Yeah, I
willing to
want-
talk to me about, okay. So, I kind of mentioned when we were getting started that, like, basically, I'm here because we got a kind of weird call from somebody who was concerned about, like, a girl at a gas station. I guess there was a girl hanging around at a gas station or something. Is that the Wawa that you were at?
Yeah, I was there.
Okay. You know what that's in reference to, like what I'm talking about?
A girl was hanging at the gas station? I haven't seen no girl at the gas. I mean, I don't know. I mean, people in and out of the gas station.
Okay.
But it wasn't no girl from me at the gas station. She went with me.
Okay. Do you know
Yeah.
why somebody would like call in and say something about like you
They said me?
talking like something about a girl that you were talking with or something? I don't really have all the details, but it was somebody who worked at the gas station.
Maybe
it was, like, a
cousin.
custodian or something who's like
Maybe a custodian, maybe?
yeah, it was somebody who worked
I
there.
speak to everybody.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm just I speak to everybody.
Did you talk to like a girl there?
I think I said hey to a couple of people. I just opened the door. I speak, I just speak to everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were there any reason that somebody would be worried about that? You know, like
I haven't, and it wasn't nobody with me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't nobody with me.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't threatened nobody.
Do you remember who you mentioned that you said hi to a couple people? Do you remember like what they looked like? Just make sure we're talking about the right person.
Oh my God. I speak to everybody. It were a black guy. I think it was a Mexican. I think a Mexican. Somebody opened the door for me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's about all I know. I mean, I know a couple of women, a black guy and a Mexican.
Okay.
Yeah, because I went to the bathroom. And, I can speak to everybody.
Sure.
But no, I haven't. There wasn't nobody with me, and I haven't. Concerned about me? No, I haven't. I mean, I don't know why they're concerned about me.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe I'm tall, big. No.
Well, I mean, that's what we're here to kind of to figure out, just to make sure that.
Yeah, 'cause I'm kinda like-
happened. So the girl spoke to this employee. I'm gonna call her a custodian because I don't know what she is, but she works at Wawa and she has a night shift, so she's been there for a couple hours. I guess she talked to this girl and she said that she was here to to meet with you.
No, nothing about that now.
No.
No,
Okay.
nothing about that.
You know why somebody would say that then?
People said a lot of stuff, but I don't know. Was it me?
Well, because there might be a reasonable explanation. You know what I mean? There might be a reasonable explanation why she would say that and why you'd be meeting with this person.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to figure out before we go too deep into it, We're
Yeah.
trying to see, Because like I said, there might be a reasonable.
Was it my description? I mean,
She's got a lot more information than I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I speak to everybody. I haven't. Yeah, I speak. So yeah, I don't know for sure if that was the case or not, but I speak to everybody.
Okay. Well, and this might seem like a weird question, but this is me coming from the information that the girl gave to the custodian. Okay.
What the custodian had on? Was it
she was like a-
was it a black? Did she have on black?
No, she had she wears like one of those red, I don't want to say aprons.
Was it red?
Yeah.
Well, no, I didn't talk to no custodian. Not that I know of.
No, she didn't talk to you. She talked to the girl.
Oh.
And the girl told her all this information that I'm about to tell you. The girl said that she was there to meet you, and then she talked about some things that you guys talked about. So, obviously, you wouldn't be here talking with us unless we had like more information. But I mean, I think we can kind of agree on that. So
Yeah, I haven't talked to as far as meeting somebody in the store, I haven't talked to nobody about meeting in no store.
What brought you to the gas station?
I used the bathroom to get something.
Was there any other reason you were there at the gas station?
I was at the gas station to use the restroom.
Okay.
And like I said, and smoke my cigar.
When did you get your, you said the Comfort Inn. When did you get your room at the Comfort Inn?
I think about maybe an hour and a half, something ago.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
What made you decide to go to the
I got lost, I don't know this area.
What made you go to the gas station to use the bathroom? 'Cause I imagine your hotel room's got a bathroom, right?
I didn't have to use it at the time. I mean, I didn't have to use the bathroom at the hotel.
Because the thing is like I said earlier,
I mean, stuff,
no,
you can dissect stuff.
what I'm trying to get to is that there might be a reasonable explanation for a lot of this, and what we're trying to see is we're looking for you to be honest. You know what we're trying to say. The thing is like she's got a lot of information, a lot of stuff, and like I said, there could be a reasonable explanation for it. But what we don't want to do is just say something and have you disagree with it, because people will do that sometimes. So what really brought you to the gas station? You know, because I mean it's oddly specific. You know.
Okay, I haven't talked to nobody. I haven't seen no girl. Okay, that was a dating app.
Okay.
And that pops up. So I clicked on. The girl said she was. I thought she was fake anyway.
Okay, so
I thought she was a scam. So basically, I was just kind of like curious. I hadn't seen her.
I get you.
She said she was 19. She said she was. I think she said 15 something.
Was it Tinder? What dating app was it?
I get pops up on my regular phone all the time.
Okay, does it have a name or something?
It had. I'm not sure what. I can't remember what it was.
Okay, is it like an application or is it web-based? Like you use the internet for it, or
I guess it's web-based or something. I get pop up. Yeah.
Okay, and
so
you said you thought it was a bot. What made you think it was a bot? Help me understand that.
what made me think it was a web?
Yes, sir. You said a bot or something fake or scam, something like that.
Well, I mean, I just didn't believe it, and I was just being curious, and then, like I said, I didn't see nobody, and, you know what I'm saying? So, I didn't see nobody.
Can we get, and I appreciate you being honest because it makes everything so
But I haven't, the question she asked me, I didn't like, I didn't see
No,
nobody.
you're right, you didn't. But the thing is I think we can agree that sometimes understanding what the actual question is, it is what it is. And the last thing we want to do is play word games because, brother, it's so much easier just to put the truth out there. Okay, so can we agree that you went to the Wawa to meet a girl you were curious about?
It was a pop-up. It was a pop-up. It was a pop-up.
Okay, did you talk with this person via the pop-up?
Yes, she had information on there. Okay, had 19, and then I said so I had got the number, and then I talked to somebody on the phone.
Okay.
Not sure who it was.
Okay, so it was a pop-up, and then you got the number, and then you talked. Did you text them?
I think it was a couple of texts.
Gotcha, and then a phone call.
And then a phone call.
Okay.
Like I said, the whole time I didn't think it was real.
I get you.
what did you guys talk about during that phone call?
She was saying something about she was 19 or something, or 15, was changing, and then and then it just seemed weird, and I thought it was
during the conversation, or was it because I know you said the pop-up was 19, but did they change the age when they were talking to you on the phone?
She went back and forth from 19 to I think 15, and then with 19, the phone was breaking up a little bit, so I really couldn't hardly hear her.
I got you.
Yeah. And like I said, I haven't seen her, I haven't met her, she ain't wasn't there with me. I haven't seen nobody at the store.
What was she talking with you about?
She just said she was bored.
Okay. What about when you guys were on the phone? What did you guys talk about?
Basically, she said her parents was out of town, be back this weekend, so I didn't believe none of this stuff, to tell you the truth.
So what made you head over to the gas station? Help me understand that.
Well, she said
If you didn't believe it, what made you head over to the
Just
game?
curious. And then I had used the bathroom, which I was gonna get out anyway. To use the bathroom and get something to drink. So I said, well, I just go to that store also. So I just get right around the corner.
Okay. Did you see this person when you were there at all?
I did see I seen some people in the store that I spoke to. This supposedly person obviously was a fake, and I didn't see nobody. I ain't seen nobody.
Is there anything else that they talked with you about other than being bored and their parents being out of town?
That was basically about it. That I think so.
I think that, like I said, the big thing is that what we're looking for is we don't sit in this room with people on accident. You would agree on that, right? Generally, we don't accidentally end up here. Usually, there's something. And brother, what we're looking for is for there's people. We deal with all types of people. We deal with people like we work in major crimes. We deal with people that like hurt children and beat them and leave them in cages and take them out of state and like truly hurt people. And sometimes we deal with someone that might have just been in a bad circumstance and made a mistake.
And evidently that was me.
And what we're trying to understand here is I know there's a little bit more that you guys talked about in that conversation. It might not be extremely comfortable to talk about.
I couldn't hardly hear it in the phone breaking up.
I think this is something you would remember. You know what I mean? Because what we're looking for is for the person to make sure that they're the person that just made a mistake, is to take accountability and ownership. Because I think we've all had someone maybe make a mistake in our lives before, right? And we need a lot more respect for the person that made a mistake and then say, hey, you know what, sir, I messed up. Versus the person that knows they messed up, and then they just continue to just lie or avoid it and stuff like that. Because we can agree that the person that takes accountability can generally have a little bit better outlook in public view, right? The thing is, you can trust that person again, and then when they have stuff to say, you can be like, okay, well, you know what? Maybe he was in a bad situation. He made a mistake, just like everybody else is one step away from being in the same situation. We all make mistakes. But the thing is when we got to be able to look at ourselves in the mirror the next day, we want to be known as the person that took accountability when we made a mistake, right? So please be honest with us. Like, what I know you know, but I don't want to drag you through it and make you disagree with whatever I'm saying. Help me understand. Why are we here today? Because it wasn't just because she was talking to you about being bored and her parents out of town. There's more to it.
I mean, I didn't see her. I couldn't hardly hear. I couldn't hardly hear the conversation, and half of it I don't remember.
Well, let's start from the beginning. So, skip the game. Okay. That's
I don't know. Well, it might have been.
Okay.
It was probably, I said probably Vegas. I get that all the time.
So,
Okay.
that sounds familiar, right?
I have heard of it. Yeah.
Okay. I think we can both agree that that's a website, and I'm saying
Probably, maybe.
Okay.
Probably so.
And I say that because you know that we talked to the custodian, and you know, because I told you that.
You told me that.
And then what Ryan is also kind of getting at is you know, the custodian talked with us and gave us information that Olivia told her. So,
Is she fake or what? Or what?
is she what?
Is she real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I didn't see her.
So,
Yeah.
well, so there's a reason for that.
Yeah, I didn't talk to her.
But we know that you guys talked, you and her. We know about the conversation on the phone. Like, we're establishing things that we can all agree did happen. You guys talked on the phone. You guys met on Skip the Games.
Okay.
And when you say okay, that means that you're saying...
It may have been.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that you guys talked on the phone. Okay. She said that her parents were out of town. Or
Something like that.
effect, and that
Yeah.
they'd be back over the weekend or something like that.
I believe she did say
And
something
then
like
you guys
that.
agreed to meet at the Wawa.
Yeah, she told me once, and once, yeah, something.
And then
yeah.
you had mentioned, she said something about first she was 19, and then she was 15, and then she was 19.
But going back to 14, something, yeah, like I said, we did a bunch of, yeah, so I didn't know for sure if
She sent
this
you
person was able.
a picture of...
Yeah, because I told her to send a picture.
Tell me what did
And I
she...
didn't believe it, the person, because she was kind of sketchy.
Okay.
I didn't know the age.
Tell me about the picture, though. What do you remember about it?
She sent a picture holding 2 fingers.
Okay. Did you send her any pictures?
No, I didn't send no picture.
Okay.
No, I said I
And she said that. I just want to make sure we're not
I thought she
missing
was
it.
playing. I thought she wasn't even real, so I was
Gotcha.
just curious.
So it sounds like you were curious, you thought she wasn't real, maybe...
That's why I had to. I said, well, take a picture of that, this, and, take a picture and this and that, and
So
I was like,
did you come to Wawa to like see if she was real? Is that why you came here?
well, she said she was there.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I said, I went there because I had to use the bathroom.
never saw her.
Yeah,
Well,
I never saw her.
Okay.
And you probably would.
I never saw her.
We could agree
I just
on that, right?
But I just said.
This is a picture.
But you,
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Do you know where I got this from? Okay. I got this from her phone.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, I told you she said she won't be there.
so
Yeah.
I mean, you obviously
But-
know that we have other things from the phone.
Oh, okay.
What would that be?
A text message, I
Sure.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I sent no pictures or nothing like
No,
that.
I didn't see
Okay.
any. But,
Okay.
but I do want
But
to
like I
talk
said,
about,
she said she was 19.
I do want to talk about the messages. But you also said what her real age was.
But she went from 19, you know, back and forth, so I didn't know for
Well,
sure.
what did she tell you her age was?
19?
Remember, you guys talked about it in here.
Well, I think on that site, I think it was 19. I thought she said on the phone when we talked 19. Is what I thought I heard. I know, and then on that site,
You want me to?
The site said-
You can go over that.
oh,
Because the last thing we want to do is.
that site, I
We don't
think
want
they're 19.
Well, we believe that.
Okay.
The last thing we want to do is have to go line by line in this
Yeah.
with you, because I don't want you to have to live through that.
No, I don't want to.
Here's the thing. Is
I don't
that
want to.
when we go back and listen to that conversation, is it going to actually say that she's 19? Because here's the thing: is I'm trying to help you with your credibility here, and I want you to be honest. Because the thing is because once the pen hits the paper on this, that's
Oh.
it. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to help you with your credibility. I want to help get ahead of this. But the only thing we
I
can
wasn't
do,
trying
but the
to-
only thing we can do is be honest. And the thing is, when we go to listen to that conversation, what else are we going to hear?
When she said that she was 19 or whatever on the phone, on the site, so
But you didn't say that on the phone. What did you say on the phone?
on the phone, I think she said 14 or 15 or something, I believe.
You're right.
So, okay.
14.
Okay, yeah, so I was just, so after that, then I was just talking junk.
Okay.
Yeah,
What else did
yeah.
you guys talk about?
What is junk considered to you? Help us understand.
Something to drink and stuff like that, just talking junk. Just trying to see if she would cheer or something like that. I mean, just talking junk. Just talking junk. Cause I mean, I don't do nothing like that anyway. So
Don't do nothing like what?
I mean, I drank, but I mean, I was really just talking trash.
Okay.
Okay.
What else are you
What'd you
talking
say?
trash about?
Buddy, come on.
I'll say we can get the recording if you want to listen to it and you can hear yourself say it. What
Well, I mean,
but what I don't want it to look like is that we just the only way you
I
told the
had,
truth.
I had said, I said sex or something, but I think she said, I think she was 19.
But after
the
she
site
told you
said
she was
19.
14, she used then referenced having sex with her. Is that correct?
I'm not sure.
Because like I said, I don't want-
I'm not
I
sure,
don't want-
because I didn't think she was real.
I don't want you to look like the person that only told the truth when we have to get the recording.
Right.
And then the thing is, we can agree. We already agreed about this. The person that made a mistake and takes accountability looks a lot more credible than the person that made a mistake and then lies about it until they're confronted with the absolute truth. What I
I
want
didn't
from you-
think she was real.
But the
And
thing
I
is,
did
though,
say that.
But you did believe.
I think I said
But she
that.
told you she was under 18. Is that correct?
She had said that one time she was.
And we can both agree that under the age of 18 is a child, correct?
Oh, is it? Yeah. But like I said,
So,
she
so
said.
here's the thing: are you the kind of guy that we need to be concerned about that's going to
No, I
kidnap her?
don't. No, I'm not on record.
Were you just going there to have sex with her? What's the deal?
No, I didn't think that she was real.
So why did you drive over there? Be real with me. Because the thing is, I want people to listen to this and to believe you. But when you say that I drove over there because I didn't think she was real, would you believe that if I told you that? If I said, hey, sir, I drove over to the Wawa because I met someone online that I didn't believe was real.
I mean,
I
think
Would you believe that?
let me put in another word. I didn't really think that the person wasn't real because I didn't see her.
I understand you didn't see her.
And I had
The
doubts
thing is,
when I was talking to her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thoughts
So
on
that's
that?
not
thought they were on
true.
the phone though, and you saw pictures of them.
But still,
Let's remember what you talked about on the phone.
I did, but I still didn't believe that.
So we can establish that you
I thought it was
talked
like a
to her on the
scam.
phone, that she told you she was 14 and you guys talked about having sex, correct?
She said that.
She said what?
She said that she said she was 14,
Okay.
and then we talked about had this. I think said the word sex.
Do you remember what you said? Could I? like
Have
that?
sex, I think.
With her?
I think. Well, I didn't say that. I said have sex.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
we can generally agree if we're talking to someone about having sex.
I said have. No, I had, yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, we've laid out all the puzzle pieces.
Mm-hmm.
You went to Wild West to meet her because you wanted to have sex. That's what you guys talked about on the phone.
Well,
When you
Be
look,
honest.
I mean,
Be honest, please.
Yeah.
I guess I'm sitting here.
if she was over age,
I know,
yeah.
but the thing is, brother, hear me out. You responded to a Skip the Games ad, and anything on Skip the Games is more than likely not going to be legal. And we can be honest with each other about that. I couldn't care any less about consenting adults meeting up to have sex. Where I have an issue with this is that we messaged her and you wanted to confirm her age, because I'm sure you thought she was young just looking at the pictures. And then when you got on the phone with her, she told you she's underage. And then you drove over there after telling her that you talked about having sex with her. That's my concern. And what concerns me is that, like Kate said, we have all the pieces out here that I think you're a reasonable person. You don't seem like, you don't seem like someone that's like seeing purple people. You seem like a smart guy. You graduated high school. So what I want you to do is that, so you're a manager, you've had employees mess up, right? Have you ever been in a situation where you had to counsel your employee and then you lay it all out for them and say, hey, brother, it's apparent what happened, and they continue denying. Would you agree that that's probably someone you would get rid of, right? You wouldn't want to keep them working for you.
Yeah, I mean,
So give me the opportunity to help you tell your story truthfully. It might not be comfortable to do, but you need to do it in you need to do it in a way that shows you in an honest, truthful light. Like I said, I don't expect this to be comfortable. I don't expect it to be fun. But the thing is I know tomorrow, what's going to happen in the morning is the sun's going to come back up, right? The sun's going to go back down. And what you're going to have to do for the rest of your life is look in the mirror and accept, you know what? Am I the kind of man that makes a mistake and then hides behind it and just hopes I don't get caught? Or am I the kind of man that makes a mistake, owns up to it, and puts his pants on one leg at a time, just like I do, just like Kate does, and moves on with the rest of his life? You know? So what are we going to be?
You got that necklace on your neck. What's the got on it?
that's the cross
What's that
of
mean?
God.
So
What's he expect from you right now?
What do I expect from you?
What does he expect from you right now?
I mean, he expect for me to be the person that he know that I
To
am.
be transparent and to be honest, right?
Yeah.
So please, like I said, we don't sit down in this room and expect people to just pour their hearts out to us immediately. And sometimes it takes a conversation and understanding and trust goes both ways. And what I want Kate to be able to do is to put your truthful story on paper so we can move on and put this one foot in front of the other. I'm not guaranteeing it's going to be a fun walk, but we're already here and this is what it is. And what I'm trying to do is cast you in the most positive light possible. And we can always agree the most positive light possible is being honest and truthful. It might not be comfortable, but honesty is always the best policy. I mean, that's why they taught us that when we were kids. So
tell us what happened.
please.
You guys met on Get the Game.
Yeah, Dad had 19, so we had talked. Then I think she said something about that she was 14, then I like, you 14, and then I think I said, are you real or scam? I went through that cycle, then she said she was, I said, well, on the cycle 19, and then I sent a picture with two fingers. Then I said that you look like you older than that. And then she said she was there with her parents. No, her parents was out of town. And she said she's bored. And I said, I'm bored. And I told her I was done. And I said, what do you want to do? And we went back and forth with that. And then I kept saying something about, scammer and stuff like that. And then she asked, what you want to do? And I said, what you do and stuff like that. You drink, you high, whatever you do. Just talking trash. And then she said, what do you want to do? I said, well, I was sex. And then I think that's all I said about that. And then she said, meet her at the store. And then I think went back and forth and said, I said, you ain't real, this and that. And, kind of went back and forth with that. I never did see her. And so, like I said, I didn't think she was real anyway. So, yeah.
So you drove to the store to meet her so that you could have sex with her?
I wouldn't say that.
What if she was?
I wouldn't say that. That's the point that
No, I'm just trying to understand. I say that based on the information that you've given. Like you talked with her, you guys.
I didn't meet her to the store to have sex with her. I wouldn't say that.
No, I'm not saying you said that.
I'm saying you.
You guys met at the store.
Yeah, she wanted me to the store.
Sure.
She wanted to hang out.
Right. And then
I went to the store.
Sure, to meet with her.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what I'm saying is, based on your conversation that you guys had on the phone, you told her, because you were all going back and forth, like, oh, well, maybe we can have that.
Yeah, like, what are you going to do? And you said, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I'm just talking junk. I don't remember everything.
So here's the thing, is that when we work, we don't work on personal beliefs.
Yeah.
We work in facts and circumstances.
Yeah,
That's the only way this whole thing works. And I want you to look at this from a reasonable person standard. That's the reasonable personal standard we have to use. That here's the facts of the circumstances. Man meets believe 19-year-old and skip the games. Man messages.
Yeah, what I think it said on that 19.
Sure, I believe you. Man messages person. They talk. They get on the phone. during that phone call, and I don't know, I think it's in the text messages as well,
Yeah.
they establish age, right? So the person that they're messaging says, hey, I'm 14. And this person says, oh, okay. Well, I think you're a scam. I think you're this. I think you're that.
Back and forth.
Okay. And then, so at that point, this man is speaking with a believed child, and then that believed child and him get on a phone call. During that, believed child says, hey, I'm bored. And then he said, well, what should we do? And he said, I don't know.
I didn't believe the child. I believe she was fake anyway. That didn't cross my mind.
I'm looking at this from a reasonable person.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand,
I
but
thought the whole thing
what I'm
was
saying is,
fake.
but I think a reasonable person on the outside looking in on this would say that if we have this person telling you that they're 14 and you're telling them do these fingers and do that and do these things, that there's a reasonable likelihood that you believe that they're a child. I think that's reasonable to say. And I understand your bias in the situation.
I just didn't think that she would exist.
Listen, what would you think if you were us talking to somebody in the church? What would you think?
Because I mean,
Hearing
first-
everything that we've said and that, which I know you don't want to read, and the picture, like what would you think in our position?
If you said that you had went to the store and didn't see nobody, then you'll see what I'm talking about.
You
But the
we
thing is,
have
we
to
can't, we
check
can't skip all the
your
facts and circumstances
phone
of
call.
the decision. And the thing is like I said, I think we've made a lot of progress in this conversation. And I understand that we're kind of at this speed bump, and it's probably the hardest one in it.
Well, I mean, that's the truth. I didn't think that. I went to the store to meet her, and I wasn't for sure about the age. I wasn't for sure she was real.
So what would have happened? Let's just say she showed up exactly as you pictured her. What would you have done?
If I would have seen her,
So if you would have seen her.
I would have looked at it and see that I can look at her and tell, because she don't look underage, and I would have looked at her and see if she was underage.
Okay.
That's why.
But we can agree that
That's
is-
why I wanted to do that.
We
So
can
right
agree
there,
it's reasonable.
she look like a grown woman.
So we can agree as reasonable adults if we have someone telling us that they're 14 online.
Well, when I see the
Well,
picture-
here, let me finish. When we have someone telling us that they're underage, we probably shouldn't engage in conversation that's illegal with them, right?
I thought-
like talk about things that are sexual. Do you have any?
Probably so.
Do you have
Probably so.
children?
Yes, I do.
Grandchildren?
Probably so. Probably no grandkids.
Okay.
Yeah, probably so.
Boys, girls for your kids?
Son.
Okay. So what if you had a daughter and she was 14 and you found out she was talking with a 50-year-old male about
Yeah,
to have sex? How would that make you feel?
I mean, I feel bad.
So
but when she said that,
so what I want to ask you is that put yourself in that position, and then you're hearing the person that's talking with your 14-year-old daughter and meeting her at the Wawa. Are you going to believe what he has to say about any of this? When he's saying, "Oh, I didn't think she was real. I was talking to her about sex, but I drove from my hotel room
To see if she was
go
real?
see if she was real."
She did. because when she sent that picture, I think I said on the picture that you look older than that.
So the thing is, what benefit would...
And so when I saw that,
would-
then I was curious to see if she really looked like
So
that.
what benefit would anyone have of making themselves an illegal person to have sex with? That'd be kind of counterintuitive, you would agree, right? Generally, adults want to have sex, so why would they make it more difficult for them to have sex and lie about their age? Because you would agree that generally a reasonable person would not meet up with a child to have sex. Do you agree with that?
You'd be surprised. But
So you think if we took a group of 10 people, the majority of them would meet up with a child to have sex? Men.
will they? They probably will. But when she sent the picture,
That's concerning to me.
she looks older than.
But do you think it's reasonable for adult men to meet up with children to have sex?
No, they don't need to be. No, adult men don't need to be meeting up with no kids to have sex.
So
No.
why would you talk with someone that's telling you they're 14 about having sex
The
and
ad
drive to where it
said
is?
the ad said 19. The picture don't look.
I understand.
The picture don't
So
look young.
we
She
can
told you
right.
that she was 14.
We can agree that children sometimes make it to places they shouldn't, right? You ever been on an alcohol website?
She
You
said
never know
that,
what
but she
that's
said a lot of
about?
stuff that I felt wasn't true. Then when she sent the picture, she looked like a grown woman. So I wanted to see.
So I'm looking at the chat. You don't mention anything about thinking that she looked older.
I thought I had said that you don't look. You don't.
Look, it's right here. See, I need a picture, holding 2 fingers up. Picture, please. She sent it to you. What you said, oh, wait 1 second, trying to take a good picture. You keep asking, what's taking so long? Never mind, Lynn. And then pick sending now. She asked you, did it come through? And you just say, okay, where you at?
I had.
Nothing about.
I don't know if I text or what, but I know I said that you don't look. You look older than that. So that's when she said that well, she needed a drink.
Well,
and we
let's just
got her a
say-
drink.
I mean,
So I would just want to go see if that with her right there.
but suppose she comes in, okay, maybe she does report her.
Yeah.
She tells you she's 14.
I already thought she was lying about
You're
some
going to
stuff
go off of
anyway.
what she looks like rather than what she tells you?
I thought she was lying about stuff anyway
But-
because she was kind of shady. I did. That's why I asked her to send me a picture, and she didn't. She looked like a grown woman. So I wanted to see.
Here's
I mean, that's the truth.
I want to be able to tell her mama, because her mama's involved now. I want to be able to tell her mama that her daughter didn't just go meet up with some stranger and get tied to a bedpost and raped.
I ain't seen her.
And what,
She didn't make up
what
to me.
concerns me in all this is like I'm sitting here and I'm trying to see this and see you in the best positive light in this.
I mean, that's
And,
true.
brother,
I mean, when
the thing is-
she sent that
the thing is,
picture, I
brother,
wanted to see if that was her.
Can I finish, please? The thing is I keep trying to cast you in the best light possible, and we keep getting this speed bump, and I know it's an extremely difficult thing to talk about, but you keep pushing it away. The fact of the matter of this is a reasonable person is going to look at this case and see what it is, and if you want them to see you just kind of pushing this away and minimizing and making this not a big deal, that's up to you. Because I'm going to go on and live my life, Kate's going to go on and live her life, and you're going to live your life too. Like I said, the sun's going to come back up again tomorrow, and it's going to keep going with or without us or whatever it is. And if you want to be a guy that is in a situation that's not completely honest and is trying to self-preserve, that's up to you. But what I can tell you is that being honest is going to be what you see for the rest of your life and see you for you. But like I said, I can't want it for you more than you, and Kate can't want it for you more than you. You have to want it for yourself. And I know it's not comfortable. There's nothing in the situation that's comfortable. But the thing is like I said, when the pen ink dries, people are going to see what this is, and I'd like them to see your true and accurate story. But when they actually, because the thing is, like, this is a transcript of those messages, and people will be able to see those.
That's
We have
why
a full recording of the phone call.
Yeah,
I don't understand that.
Yes, man. I thought that she was older by looking at the picture. So
Okay, but you
yeah.
talked to her on the phone.
I did.
And she told you what on the phone? She told you what on the phone?
She said 14.
Okay.
Then the picture didn't look like it, so I wanted to see for myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I think we've established essentially what happened here tonight, okay? Like I said, her mom has been informed of what's going on, okay? I always like to offer the opportunity for people to write a letter of apology. Is that something that you'd be interested in?
Yeah, I mean, because her mama thought that we met up with this and that, and I tell her, I didn't. Her daughter put an ad on there, 19. So yeah, I tell her for her concern
Sure.
that I didn't see her. I ain't.
Okay, and, a couple of housekeeping things that I'm going to give you the opportunity to write an apology letter. We have your phone. So, we know that when you were taken into custody, that her number was ringing on your phone. What is if you're willing to give us the password to get to access that device?
It's 3, 4, 5. Well, my phone been hacked, so I think 3 digits. So I think I had to power off and turn it back on. 3, 4, something like that.
334?
Yeah, so most time I have to power it and then get it back on. Okay, if you see the screen been messed up, it's
What kind
cracked.
of phone is it?
A Galaxy
Galaxy, you said
Yeah.
334?
4, I think it was 1, something like
Is it a
that.
pattern or is it a number?
It's like what do you mean a pattern?
Like, you know how
You draw
sometimes
it?
we do like little design, like a square or circle?
A number.
Like a pin.
Number?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's kind of hard on the screen, but
334 what?
3, 4, 1.
Possibly 4, 1?
Yeah.
3341.
Yeah, sometimes it don't work, sometimes it does.
Is that
sometimes
number
it
have any
don't.
meaning to you? Or they choose it?
How long, how long
I
have
was
you had
wondering.
that phone for?
Can I get my chapstick?
And what?
My chapstick?
Let me see if we have it.
You want it in my pocket?
If it's over here, I'll have it, please.
How long have you had that phone for?
How long I had that phone?
How long?
I said for a while.
Long time? Okay. And anybody else use that phone?
Oh, yeah, I mean, people use that phone. Yeah, I mean, I have people who, saying that, like, I have people use that phone.
Okay, and,
Yeah.
but you use it.
Yeah, I use
Is
it.
this yours, sir?
Yeah, I guess it is.
Well, you sure?
I
don't want to give you someone else's
Well,
chapstick.
I do use that kind. It's probably mine.
So I'm gonna give you
It's probably mine.
her name, her mom's name, if you wanted to address it to her, is Mrs. Benson.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you don't have to, but I like to afford people
I mean,
that.
like I said, I didn't see her. Her daughter I guess her daughter posted 19 on there, and then
Whatever, yeah, whatever you feel like you want to write, I'm gonna give you time to do that, and then we'll come back and we'll talk. You want another water?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and I can't remember, did you want one cold or room temp?
Cool.
That's right, bro.
Thank you. I wasn't sure.
No, you're
I
good.
ain't know when you.
No, I seen your wallet in there and I
Okay.
pulled it out, so you're good. You still doing all right, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. If you need something or when you finish up, just get a little tap on the wall.
Oh, well, I was thinking.
Are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes. Okay, I'll go ahead and take that. Is there anything else? Any other questions for me that you might have?
No.
Not right now. Okay. All right. So I think Kate's gonna come back here in a few minutes and kind of explain the next steps to you here in a few minutes. I'm gonna go check in with her real quick. If you need something, there's a deputy right outside the door,
Okay.
and just give it a little tap. Okay.
Hey, John, how you doing?
All right.
I know it's been a long night for you, but I got a couple things to go over. How you doing?
All right.
I know it's not easy. So, help me out here on a couple things. How did you get involved in all this tonight? How did it start?
An app.
An app?
Yeah, it popped up. I clicked on it. She came up, had advertisement, did ad, age 19 or something on that.
Right.
So I seen the number and I changed the number.
And
Changed the number.
what were you up to tonight? I mean, what was your
Well, I
plan?
Well, I was on my phone, and my plan was to get in my room.
Right.
My plan was when I went different stores, and I have a room there.
Right. You have a hotel room. And where were you coming from?
I came from Bradenton.
Bradenton.
Yeah.
Bradenton. So near
I
Tampa.
met a friend of mine.
In Bradenton. And who was the friend you met down there?
Caitlin Cater.
Caitlin Cater.
Yes, sir.
And what was the nature of your meeting with her?
I haven't seen her in years, and we grew up together.
You grew up together.
When she moved to Florida, and I stayed, she moved to Florida.
Right.
And we had, haven't seen each other in a very, very long time. We grew up in the same neighborhood.
Right. So you live in Georgia now? And what do you do for a living?
I'm a manager.
A manager of what?
YKK is a manufacturing.
YKK. What do you manufacture there?
We do zippers.
Zippers. And that's in Georgia? So you had the day off today? And you came down to see Caitlin.
Well, I took a week off.
You took a week off.
Yeah, I took a week off because I've been there 32 years.
Right. So you got, as a manager,
I got plenty of time.
Right.
Yeah, I got plenty of time.
So you drove down to Bradenton, saw Caitlin. And how long were you in Bradenton?
Probably about a few days.
Few days.
Yeah, we about a few days.
And how was
Yeah.
the visit?
It was good. I haven't seen her in a long time, so we had to eat, just normal chat. I mean, it was a good visit. Yeah.
Boyfriend, girlfriend visit or just a
No.
friend visit?
Friend.
Friend visit.
Yeah, we're not no boyfriend, girlfriend.
So you wrap that up and you're heading back to Georgia.
Yeah.
And what makes you stop here in the
Because
Ocala?
originally she said stop here.
Right.
So she was like, well, why don't you beat me to Bradenton? Because she coming from Fort Myers.
All right.
So I seen the city, so I kind of like cities. I said, I'm going to stop here And I really like driving that
Right.
night.
Right.
And I still have 3 more hours, so by me already been in this city, because I went to Walmart here.
Right.
And when we originally supposed to have met her, then she bailed out and asked me to drive a couple more hours
Further south.
to Bradenton.
Right.
So that's how that came about.
So let's talk about the conversation you had with this girl. You told her you were 30.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you tell her you were 30 when you're actually 55?
Because most people think, because I look young.
You look young.
And I always say that. I always do that.
You always do that. And why do you do that?
I don't know, because people always tell me that I look young. Do something like
It
that.
seems to me maybe you lower your age so it would be
Not when she saw me.
acceptable
Because
to be with a younger woman.
not because if anybody see me, they always say I'm about 30 or 35, something like that.
But it
So-
looks shady.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if you're 55, why not say you're 55?
That's true.
And say, I look much younger, but I'm 55. That would be the truth.
Yeah.
So that indicates you're being dishonest in this chat,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
To say you're 30 when you're
Yeah.
55. And you said, maybe you can show me around. What did you mean by show me around?
I think she said she was bored or something. And I said, well, I'm new here and this and that, and just let me just show me around. Yeah, I mean, just.
And why did you ask her for a picture with 2 fingers?
Because I didn't believe it. Kind of shady. I didn't really believe it.
I think you're the one who was being shady.
Well, I asked for 2 pictures because I didn't believe that it was real.
Right.
So I wanted to see a picture of 2 fingers.
Right. And so she said that.
Mm-hmm.
And so at that point, did you think you're getting into a realistic situation?
At that point, I wasn't sure.
Right.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at all. She had called me, this and that, and didn't hear nothing. So I'm just sitting around, just kind of like, when they had nothing else to do, just, like I said, I wasn't sure.
Right.
I wasn't sure.
But she told you she was 14.
She did.
Yeah.
Then when she,
That wasn't alarming to you to
because the
have
whole,
a
the
sexually
whole,
charged conversation with a 14-year-old girl?
because on the ad had 19, so I thought something was up with that. And then I said, send a picture. And then I said, that's a grown lady. So I was like, that don't look like no 14. So I didn't really, it was just going, to me, in my head, going back and forth.
Right.
Back and forth.
But she made it clear to you that she was 14.
She said that.
She said she was 14.
Yeah,
and you
ad-
heard her say that. Now, the ad is a different thing because they have to be a certain age to get on
What?
the ad. But what she told you was she was 14.
Whoever I talked to said that.
Right, okay.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't.
So the best information you had was that